We've also got things to sort out indoors as well, especially with this plant. It's been in a very small pot in the house because it is an indoor plant, but over time, like any plant, they get root bound, but you don't take as much notice as you do with your plants in your greenhouses. And this one is way past due. Look at the amount of roots that's come through the bottom of there. Definitely going to have to pot this on today, but to avoid as much stress as possible, we're probably going to have to cut it out of this pot so we don't damage all those roots, because that's a lot of roots. There's no time like the present, so we'll get this done. And I'm just going to move it on into this. Loads and loads of drain holes at the bottom of that, and plenty of space for new root growth. I'm not even going to bother sieving this. It's not always necessary unless you're trying to grow on seedlings or germinate seeds. We'll stick some slow release fertiliser in it as well, and that'll help it on its way. All I'm doing is just breaking up any big lumps of compost that we've got. And then I'll just part fill this container. We're better off part filling it and then putting this plant in after. But the other problem we've got is that extensive root system. To try and force that plant out of there is going to cause quite a bit of damage, so we're going to have to do our best to cut it out. And these pots are quite flimsy, so shouldn't be too much for a problem. Hopefully we can get it all to break apart now. I have to keep just snipping in because it's gone through holes and wound round and round. So we have to slowly cut through those holes until it lets go. We'll not be using that again. Now we can see a lot better the extent of those roots. So we can just free them off a little bit. We don't want to go too mad with them though. Now that's ready to be repotted. So I'm going to make that hole a little bit deeper. Now we know the extent of these roots. Try and centralise it. You don't want to plant these type of plants any deeper than what they were. And I'm really firming this in as well. If you notice, when we took this out, it was as dry as a bone, but your houseplants don't need a lot of water. You don't need to water them every day or even every other day, else they'll turn yellow and they'll die. So very minimum water. And this compost is quite damp because it's been outside, so we shouldn't need to water it. Just get a little bit of time to recover from that shock of being moved. So a quick top dressing, slow release fertiliser, and it's done. That looks a lot better. Now we've done that, we'll go and grab some rhubarb. Back to this rhubarb, see how much we can get. And you probably already know, but when you get rhubarb, you need to pull it, not cut it. So, front base, we'll just pull it off, and then it's kind of self-sealing that plant. That's a nice little stick of rhubarb. And another. Trying to take the thicker stems. On that occasion I got two. But it's really nice looking rhubarb, and we know it's going to grow back. And that's a nice thick piece as well. Another really nice bunch, and I think we'll leave it at that for now. Well, that would definitely worth a look. Got ourselves a really nice bunch of rhubarb there. So all we need to do with that is cut those leaves off, take it indoors, and then what I do is I freeze it. And I freeze it into little portions. We basically get it prepared for freezing, and then we put small portions of it into a muffin tin. So you can just take out one little portion at a time, because we use them in smoothies. But obviously you could just do the whole batch all in one, or you could eat it right now. We'll take that indoors, get a quick wash, I'll pop that in the fridge. And we'll do a video on that as well for the cooking channel to show you what we do when we freeze this as well. Because once again, it's a really simple, quick process. But if you find yourselves getting lots of rhubarb at any point of year, then there's no need to let it go to waste. The link to the cooking channel is in the description of this video, so if you want to pop over there and hit that subscribe button, when we do videos like this, you'll know about it. And these leaves can go straight in compost. So that's a couple more jobs we've got sorted out today, and then tomorrow we'll sort this one out. We'll put it in that greenhouse where we've just took that red cabbage from. But because it's going to be near the door, and we have to leave that door open so those cabbages don't bolt by getting too hot, we're going to have to protect this plant to some extent, just until it gets old. So we'll do that after we've planted it. But we definitely need to get this crimson sweet melon plant on its way. And as this one grows, the red cabbage that's in there now will start to come ready. So we'll have loads and loads of room for this plant, and maybe a couple more. And if you want to see what we're doing tomorrow, apart from this, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.